Hey everyone, it's been a long time, I know. So much to catch up. I've just been crazy busy in the last month and haven't had a lot of time to crochet or knit. I do have a couple of things to show you, but mostly, I mean like whips, but mostly it's a few acquisitions and things that I got. I have a bit of yarn to show you and then a pile of books. And so I thought this angle is just, you can see things so much better. So I wanted to film it like this. So I am sorry you can't see my face and expressions and opinions, but I think you would enjoy just seeing the product better. So the first thing I want to show you is this beautiful thing. So this is the new yarn Terrazzo from Scheepjes. Now, if you're not familiar with my channel, I use vegan-friendly fibers. However, I also recognize the advantages of using yarn, like wool from, sheep or goat and from animals. So I don't use wool, but this yarn is all recycled, and I do think I'm happy to discuss everything always in a respectful way. And I know like 98% of the people are not vegan, so wool is not an issue. And I know there are like different considerations, and some people prefer only to buy from smaller farms. So I know there are a lot of people on all kinds of places on that spectrum. I'm happy to discuss this. My point of view is that if I can use a good quality product and keep waste from going into landfills, that's good in my book, or that's a step in the right direction, and also helps me kind of to minimize using synthetic fibers, which, are problematic. Also, I think in every kind of fiber there are always issues. Nothing is 100% great for the environment. I think the best thing would be to just, use what is already produced and nothing really new. I mean, cotton needs a lot of water to grow, so everything is problematic, but I think every step in the right direction is good. So in my book, using recycled wool that would from the industry, either the garment industry or the textile industry, that would otherwise be waste, I think that's a good direction. And that's why I wanted to try this wool. So Scheepjes are so good with these things. They always have a color pack, I think, for almost all of their yarns, which is just brilliant and something every company should do in my book, or at least offer color cards, because, I mean, even though today you have kind of mostly good quality photos online, it's just different. And even if you can see the colors, you can't see them kind of next to each other most of the time. And so I'm a huge fan of these color packs. I have the one for Scheepjes Color Wash and Stone Wash, and I love it. So this one is the Terrazzo wool, and just look at all these gorgeous colors. And I just want to tell you about this yarn. So let's pick a color that is speaking to me. It's a beautiful range. I think Scheepjes are always strong when it comes to their color choices, and this new yarn is no exception. So this is felted tweed yarn. It's DK weight, and the color is Ciano 755, and it's just a beautiful minty color. And you can see there are like, it's, it has that speckled tweedy look to it. I guess on the darker colors it's more noticeable. I don't see here the details, so let's take a look But yeah, as I said, it's DK weight. Maybe the package has some information on the other side. Okay, so timeless aesthetic of Terrazzo is given a modern twist in this 100% recycled mulesing free yarn. The colored flakes of the felted tweed yarn contrast with this smooth background inspired by chips of colored marble. And this is 60 balls, 10 gram each, and the full-sized skeins are 50 grams, and they give you 175 meters, and they recommend 4mm needles and hooks. And as I said, it's DK weight, and the gauge that they give here is 27 stitches for 10 centimeters and 35 rows. So this is 70% recycled wool and 30% recycled viscose. This is made in Turkey. And so, as far as I understand, if you are environmentally conscious, or if this is like something that is important to you, I think this is a great choice, and I love the colors. Hey everyone, Editing Gerrit here. So I decided to kind of go into a deep dive into the colors, just because I know that's something that I always miss when, you know, a company has like this huge color range and I don't exactly can see, like I can't really see the differences between the colors online. So I'm going to do a deeper dive into this, but I'm going to put that at the end of the video and first show you a few other skeins that I purchased. So if you want to see kind of a closer look into each of the colors and what I think of them and how they look kind of next to each other, if you're considering buying some of this, then, you know, skip to that part or watch till the end. So let me show you the other yarns that I purchased in the last month. There's a book, but the book will come later. Okay, so this I bought from a shop called Seoul Wool. It's in Germany, as far as I know. I don't think they have a lot of synthetic yarns, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of natural fibers and then some recycled ones. So this is, I really wanted to try this. As I said, I really want to move as much as I can. I'm not perfect, far from it. But if I can find a yarn that I like that is recycled, then that's a win. And this one is. So this is by Kremke, Seoul Wool, and it's called Reborn Jeans. And I just want to tell you what the label says, and it says it also on another skein that I got, which also has wool in it. So this is your contribution to slow fashion. This hand knitting yarn has been made with the utmost care and love from 100% post-garment recycled textiles. The yarn has been made to be kind to the environment by diverting old clothes that were destined to landfill without the use of any dyes or harmful chemicals and very little water. So this is 100 grams give you 300 meters. They recommend 45mm knitting needles, and this is color 801, and it feels quite nice. It's soft. It actually feels woolly. This one is, there's no wool here. This is 70% cotton, 25% polyester, and 5% other fibers. And you can wash it 30 degrees and then nothing else. But I think this would be a really nice option for kind of light sweaters. And I do like the color. I think the Reborn Jeans are all just shades of blue, and I think I only liked this color, but it is nice and I would consider combining it with other fibers. So this is Reborn Wool Recycled, and it has the same label as the other one. So it's all recycled fibers. This is 65% wool, 25% acryl, and 10% nylon. Again, you can wash it in 30 degrees. This 100-gram skein gives you about 200 meters. They recommend 5mm needles. Did I say 200 needles or meters? It's 200 meters. I can't remember. And I think, if memory serves, that these there are quite a few attractive colors. And I just wanted to try one. I just ordered the one skein. This feels very woolly, and again, I think for me this is a good option. If I don't want to buy virgin wool, then I think ethically I feel comfortable using these kind of fibers. Again, happy to discuss it, so we can talk about it. What else? So this is also, I think, recycled. So this is from Kremke again, all of these till now. And yeah, so this is again recycled, and these ones are called Reborn Denim. This one is uni and this one is color. And let's see what the label says. So I really like this look, and I actually really like these two together. Also, this color makes me very happy. So this is 95% cotton and then 5% other fibers. And this one, 50 grams, give you 155 meters. So I think this is like a 2-weight yarn. And they recommend 3 to 4mm needles. You can wash this in 30 degrees. And yeah, they don't really say, I think on the website they had more information about this, but yeah, if memory serves, this is recycled. So this is not like super, super soft. It feels very nice, but you know, it's not like fluffy soft. I would definitely wear something made with this. I think maybe something like, you know, a lovely knitted or crocheted sleeveless top. I think that could look nice. Maybe something that is a little bit more open. I think this would have a nice drape, but I have to try it. And then this one is just, I really like the black and white. So I wanted to try these. I just got one of each to see how I like them. And then we have a couple more. So this one is also from Kremke. This is called Morning Salutation, and this is a fine yarn. Again, this is 2-weight, I would guesstimate. 50 grams give you 165 meters, and this is 51% tencel and 49% cotton. So again, tencel, as far as I know, is also considered a more environmentally friendly fiber, and it has a really nice drape. I really like this one because I'm not always a fan of like shiny yarns, and a lot of the tencel yarns that I've seen are shiny. This one is not. And yeah, I like the content of it and I like the look of it. And I think, again, it would be beautiful to knit or crochet like a sleeveless or, you know, tank top. So beautiful color. This color is 05. Oh, this color I didn't say. This is color 160 and this is color 5575. Exciting names. So this one is really beautiful. I would definitely wear something made with this. And then this one I also wanted to try. It's just, this is by BC Garn. It's called Alba. It's 100% cotton, organic cotton. I wanted to see the color. This is just like cotton yarn. I don't think there's anything special to it. 100% cotton, 50 meters give you 160, 50 grams give you 160 meters. Again, this looks, it's a little bit thicker than this. But yeah, probably, I don't know, like a thick number 2. And not much to say. They suggest 3 to 3.5 millimeter needles. It's a lovely color, 100% cotton yarn that I feel is very, very common. And then the last one is this one. This is again from BC Garn. It's It's called Alino, and this one is, again, I like the composition of it. Linen, this is 50% linen and 50% cotton. Linen tends to be a rougher fiber, but I know it softens as you work it and wash it and everything. I think the color is beautiful, and I like the look, you know, that it's not just one flat color. So I really, really like that. And this is, they recommend 3 to 3.5 millimeter needles. You get 50 grams, give you 125 meters, so more of like a DK, not sure. It's kind of thin, but I feel like this is a bit more heavy, you know, than something like this. So I don't know, but I really like it. It's really nice. I think maybe something with open, like more of a lacy stitch. I think this would be really great for summer because of the content, and I like the color, and I think they had a nice color range. Did I say 50 grams give you 125 meters? I'm not sure. You can wash it till 40 degrees Celsius. And yeah, so you can see where my color situation is. This is what I got just to try, play around. So let me just pick. I know it's always hard to decide on colors, but let me just tell you some of my favorites. So actually the yellows are quite similar. I think they could have done a better job on the yellows. This one is the brightest. It's kind of like this really bright mustard color, and it's called Limone 702. So this is a nice one. And then there are 4 that look incredibly similar. So I think that's a wasted opportunity. They all have different names, and they are all incredibly similar. So, I mean, really. I was just saying, just giving you compliments, Scheepjes, about your colors. And then look at this. I mean, they could have done a more softer yellow, and then a more lemony yellow, and then I don't know. I don't know why they did this, but they all look the same. Seriously, I can't tell the difference. I mean, here I see kind of pink flakes, and the others don't have them. But other than that, it looks exactly the same. So that's a pity. Yeah, so either one of these, this is 701, this is 705, this is 706, 703. It doesn't really matter because they all look the same to me. Okay. Then from the greens, this one is a really nice kind of spring green that I really like. And this is called Oliva 707, so that's nice. Then we have some more greens. This one I like. It's kind of a soft, it's called Primavera. It's very pretty. Then these ones are not my colors. Here we have these 2 are really pretty, kind of corally. This one is just a little bit more pink, and this one is a bit more corally. I really like this one. It's called Salmon 714, and this one is Corallo 713. I guess the names are Italian. Then we have some nice, a couple of like these rustic oranges that look really nice. I'm usually not an orange fan, but I can see how a lot of people would enjoy these. They kind of, these 2 are not so different, but this one's definitely lighter. So if you like this kind of terracotta, you know, burnt sienna kind of vibe, you would like these. This is called Mandarino 715. This is called Mogano 716, and this one is Espresso 717. And then we have this nice orangey red, and then this one is a red. Usually not into these colors, but I think they would look great in a sweater. Now we're getting into the pinks and the purples. That's where I live. If you're into kind of pale pinks, then this is a good choice. Let's zoom in a little bit. Then this is a good choice. This is called Sassolino 712, and it's just a very, very pale pink with these flakes. So looking at the pinks here, I'm just trying to show you everything. Okay, let's do it like this. So we have here all of their pinks, and they're really nice. So this one, let's start. This one's a little bit darker. It's kind of muted, if that's your thing. This is called Sangria. And then I'm all about the bright pinks, so this one is definitely my color. And it's called Limone 721. These ones are kind of okay for me, not super exciting. And then this one is pretty. It's more of a bluish pink. So as you can see, this one is kind of more reddish, pinkish, and then this one is more violet. This is called Garofano 724. So I like that one. Now let's take a look at their purples. So this one is more of a faded purple kind of color. It's 725 Argilla. Then we have a bunch of quite bluish purples, which I'm not usually into. This one is slightly brighter. I would consider using it. It's called Prugna, spelled Prugna 729. And I think if you do want, if you do like purples, you will enjoy the range. Sometimes companies kind of skip this area of the color wheel. And then for darks, this would be a nice dark if you like this kind of purple. This is called Melanzana. So eggplant, basically 730. So let's move on to the blues. I think they did a nice job with blues and the turquoises. This one is more like a jeans color, I would say, and it's called Acciaio. I don't know how to pronounce this word. So there you go, 732. So it's more faded. And then this one is really, really kind of more of a navy bright color. This is Millennial 731. And then these are kind of basic mid-tone. This one is already quite on the verge of turquoise. And then this one I really like. This one, I don't know, kind of lacks personality, but it's always, in the right combination of colors. Sometimes colors that you see just on their own do nothing for you, but then when you pair them with something, they can suddenly look a lot more beautiful. That's how it is for me anyway. This one I really like. This is Bole 736. So I just want to show you, like, there are a few kind of similar colors. You can see the differences. This is why I like to have it in my hand to see exactly the differences. It's very hard on screen to see this. So you can see that, I guess, like this. These lean a bit more green. So this one is kind of it's light, but still, I would say, somewhat vibrant. It's not like super, super light. This is 737 Mediterraneo. And then this one here is Bole, as I said. So I'll put it back there. And then this one is the greener one, which is called Primavera. And then this one is kind of minty aqua color. It's called Ciano 755. So let's move on. There are a couple more blues here. This one I just showed you. A couple of blues that, I don't know, to me they're not super exciting. Let's look at the neutrals, because everyone loves a neutral, right? Except me. No, that's not true. So let's take a look. They have their kind of cooler grays, which are these, and I would say they're nice. The one that pops for me is this one, which is darker and has pink flakes. I like that. It's called Pietra 742. And then this would also be, you know, kind of like a easy choice. I'm not so much into the very cool grays, but if that's your jam, then, you know, this one is not super cool. Like it's not super, it's not as cool as the other ones in tone, I mean. It's called Piuma 740, and then the mid-tone color is Cenere 741. Then this one I told you about, and then this is their closest to black. Yeah, it's kind of black. It has those flakes, and it is called Aldesia 743. Okay, and now we go into the kind of slightly warmer. Yeah, these are already brown, so let's bring in these. These are all the browns that they offer, and I tend to not really go for these kinds of colors, but I know a lot of people love brown. So this one is Caffenero 749. If you like this kind of brown, I think it's a nice choice. Then this one's a little bit more, I don't know, grayish, but not in an appealing way in my book. It's called Liquirizia, so I guess like licorice or something, 750. And then these ones are more of like your mustardy, I don't want to say diarrhea browns. I wear brown also. I don't know what's coming over me. This is Cioccolato. Doesn't say chocolate to me. It's more, I would say, diarrhea / coffee. And then this one is Azzero. Yeah, not, these colors are not like my colors. But these ones as neutrals, I would consider. So these are more on the gray side. This is just slightly browner, and I actually like it. For a neutral, I would probably go with something like this. Let me show it next to the pink for you so you can get an idea. So this one is called Prosecco, and it's kind of a warm, like a French gray that has these blue flakes. I think this is pretty, and I think if I wanted to do something colorful and match it with a neutral, I would definitely consider this color if you want something lighter. And then this one is Pergamena 745. It's a light gray. Again, I prefer this kind of color. And then these two browns are just very unappealing to me. Just my personal taste. 746 Sabia and 747 Tortora. Okay, so last but not least, we have here a row of greens and turquoises. I'll start with a kind of darker greens. I don't like these. These are not my colors at all. But this would be like a good choice probably for like a Christmas. These, I would say, would be a Christmas colors. So this is called Verde Bottiglia. I don't know how to pronounce in Italian, just one G. Yeah, 759. And then this is the red one. It's called Cremisi 719. 759, 719, Christmas colors. And then this one is more of a bluish green, and it's called Giungla. I don't know, 760. Forgive me. If you're Italian and you're cringing, I do apologize. And then these ones are actually colors that I like. Not so much this one. This is too blue. But all of these, all these turquoises, I think they're really pretty. Again, quite similar. They're very, very small differences between these three. I mean, this one is just a little bit darker, but you know, I probably wouldn't use them in one project unless I wanted those subtle differences. But if you're doing any kind of color work, it would all get lost with these. Super similar. I would say this one is a tad darker, and then this one maybe is a tad greener, but very hard to tell. This is called Laguna 752. This is called Pavone 753. And this is Verde Inglese 754. And then here we have lighter colors. So this one is more of a muted green. It's quite attractive. And then this one as well. I showed it to you. This is Tiano 755. And this one is Guccio di Ovo, probably 756. So I don't know. I hope this was helpful to you. If you are, you know, kind of trying to figure out which colors to pick, but I just really like these color packs, and I hope to use this yarn more, and so this will really help me figure out color combinations because I have all the colors on hand. I'll see you in another video soon. Take care, bye bye.